Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this wig. So guys, you need to make sure that your net, you cut it into a tiny bit that you need, and then you fold it into two, and then you need your obviously. So we're going to sew this net to the cap. So make sure you've got it lined up with the front like so. And then what you can use to hold this position is these pins. I got this from eBay. So I'm going to put one on this side and another one on this side. And then you need to get more so that you make sure that even the back is done. So you pin this one down, and then you put this one there. Once you got it held down like that, you're gonna start sewing it in. You don't sew the front down, so it's this side, that side, and this side. So I'm going to begin with this side because that's where I am, so it's more easier. What I'm going to do is get a scissors. You could do this before you even start sewing, but I forgot to do it. So I'm going to cut this little thread there, and then just make sure that when you're doing it, you're stretching the net so that you see this part that is folded up. You keep stretching it so that when you get to this front, you can just take this one out, take the pin out, and then you stretch it more, and then you sew it on. Make sure that you do it as tight as possible because this wig cap is the one that's going to be holding the head that you're going to put in. So you want it as tight as possible so that it doesn't rip off the cap. So there you go guys, I finished sewing everything in, and what you are supposed to do now is take it off from the head, and then inside out. So what you do now, you get your scissors and you start cutting. So guys, since I have done the hair already and the black hair is all finished, and this wig is complete, to be honest with you guys, but I'm only going to show you guys what I've done to achieve the wig. So basically I was using my hair, I was cutting my hair into one pack into three, and when you cut it, it's all straight at the end. So what you do is you squeeze the hair, squeeze it really tight, and then you start pulling. Make sure you hold on to it really tight so that you're forcing the hair to come out. This is how you start to get the hair like that. So you carry on the whole process till you get to the end. But because I do not really need much of this hair, I'm only gonna add on some little highlights in the wig, which is a request from the client. So I'm only gonna do just a little bit of the hair. I'm only gonna pull just a little bit of the hair because I don't really need much, to be honest with you. So I've done this part. I'm gonna put that one down. Once you do that, you go on to the other end, and then you start putting your hand through into the hair, and the hair is all done now. As you can see, the other end is done already. You don't really need to do the other end, because usually when you pull the other end, if you're holding it really tight, the other end naturally goes the same way as the other end. So what you do now is you need your crochet, the little one that I told you about, not the big one. Only the little one can go into the wig cap. So you're gonna pull out just a tiny bit, just a little tiny bit, and you're gonna put into your wig cap, and then you're gonna take that little bit into your crochet needle, close it in, pull it out, take it out, and that's it. So now you're gonna now take your hair, however big you want it, and then I'll put this one down, and then what I do is I split it again into two, bring it across like that, and then I put it in the middle here, and then I hold this strand, little one, together with this one. Again, that's it. Hold these two together, put it down, keep on holding these two together, and then hold the little one together. Bring the same hand should go and hold this little one on this other side together with that, the one that you're split together. I don't know if it makes sense, but I think you know what I mean. And then you're gonna start braiding. Make sure you do it really tight at the bottom, because if you don't, that little strand is gonna be left hanging. There's gonna be a gap in between the braid and the other hair that you've put on the wig cap. So make sure you do it really tight. And then once you do that, you're gonna start braiding it out. So guys, what you do now is, if you're braiding the net part, is it's the same as how you do it on the wig cap, but you just have to be more careful, because if you pull it off, the wig the net part will rip off. It doesn't really rip off, but you just need to be careful because it's a net compared to this one being a cloth. So once you do that to your net part, you start braiding the hair. As you start braiding the hair, make sure again you do it really tight. You do it really tight. I'll show you guys what I mean when I say you have to do it really tight. So now when you start braiding off, when I say braiding off as well, I mean like when you start braiding the rest of the hair, make sure you get this pin and then you put it in on the braid to hold it down so that you don't pull the net that stops it from ripping off. So guys, I am going to show you now why you have to make sure that when you're braiding, you have to make sure that you're doing it really tight. I'm going to show you now just an example of why if you don't do it tight, what would happen. So there you go. This back so you guys can properly see. So let's say I am braiding the hair and I'm not doing it as tight. So I start braiding the hair, and if I'm not doing it really tight, this is what is going to happen. This. Let me bring the camera really close so that you can see. This is what is going to happen. Can you see the gap here? That gap. See that? It's going to be like that compared to this. You see, that is really tight. If it's not tight, to start pulling off like that easily. So that's the reason why I say always make sure that when you're braiding like this, you do it really tight. So guys, that is my wig complete for you guys. So if you're putting it on, make sure, oh gosh, I was gonna forget the important part. When you're braiding the wig, make sure you don't put any hair on the elastic band, because your wig is not going to be tight. That's it. It's not going to hold on your head. So when you put it on, this is how you do it. Oh, and then you style it anyhow you want to. So if you want the middle pattern, if you want the side pattern, just shift the wig to the side, and that's it. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you guys in my next video.